This part here is like 10 times faster than what I really did it in, and kind of show you quickly what I'm actually going to be talking about. Now, before we get started, all these views are the kind of views that I can see as a driver. There's no uh, chances where it was too windy and I couldn't put my drone up, so there's going to be no view down. But anyway, now this is the left mirror. This is the left convex mirror. Obviously, the steering wheel. We got our front. This is actually going to be looking at the front, and then I'm going to switch to kind of looking out the window. So this one will switch because there's not much going on in this window if I'm just pointing dead straight, because we're reversing into a space again. The right mirror and the convex mirror. Again, this is just these are the same mirrors here. Sorry, this is used by the same camera. One's just widened out, and basically, where you get a more bigger picture, but you see less because it's so small. Now, we are going to be backing up into this space right over here. Is behind my truck. I am driving a day cab, which means that the rules are a little bit changed. When it comes to setting up, I can do a tighter U-turn in a way, and meaning I can turn a little later than I would be if it was in a sleeper truck. And I can chase quicker, meaning I'll straighten the truck and trailer in the shortest distance because the wheelbase is shorter. All right, you have way more advantages when you're driving a day cab. Also, if you're blindsiding, for most of it, you can actually see what's going on. All right, so it made blindsiding a lot easier switching to a day cab. But I do miss my sleeper truck. I really do. Anyway, let's move on. Now, I call this the U-turn back, basically meaning that I'm basically pulling a U-turn. All right, I'm setting myself up, and I can't remember exactly when I started turning, but again, day cab, different rules. So I'm basically pulling a U-turn. I'm making sure that my truck doesn't get like past 90 degrees. All right, now here we're going to go ahead and switch over to the over the shoulder view. And basically, I'm always going to stick my head out the window. All right, especially right now, I can probably look in the mirror. I can probably adjust myself to where I can actually see better in this one. All right, but my head's out the window. It's easy for me to look over. All right, now I did turn a bit too late. I mean, I started chasing a bit too late, which means that I was going to get too close, which is fine. Again, pull forwards are free. You can do as much pull forwards as you want to in the real world. I prefer to get as close as possible to this guy because it means that I'm further away from this guy, the part that I can't see. So it's always good to get close to something that you can see than not, because as soon as I'm jackknife here again, I'm going to lose this guy. I just pull forward just to see how much room I had. All right, so now this looks like I'm scraping, but I'm not. I have a really good view. I'm not scraping. All right, but I did get really close. That was like half an inch, if not less. But I didn't, and of course I would have redone something to make sure that I wasn't going to hit it. Now, I'm not 100% center, and I like to be center. Well, as close as possible to being center as I can. So now I'm going to pause here for just a second. Now, the way I'm going to center myself right now, because I'm not actually parallel. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just drive straight out. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and then turn to the right, and then I'll be parallel. But by pulling out dead straight is actually moving me away from this trailer. All right, let me show you. So I didn't have to go ahead and go left, go right, and go left and go right, and all that kind of stuff. All you see, I start to turn, and back again, and now I'm straight. Okay, now all I have to do is a dead straight back. Now, you're going to notice that there is one problem, because I am dropping this trailer. It's an empty trailer. I am dropping it to get loaded somewhere else in the facility. Now, I will run into a problem if I'm trying to disconnect my trailer. How am I supposed to crank that landing gear down? All right, there is not enough room. There's like probably maybe a foot at the most. All right, so what you got to do is basically you got to pull forward enough to where you can crank that landing gear down as far as you can go without hitting the ground. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and pull forward here, and I'm going to go ahead and just speed this up because obviously this is going to be boring. So let's just speed up just a little bit. A lot of people might be commenting here at the fact that I'm not very safe when it comes to cranking my landing gear. I've done hundreds of thousands of trailers at this point. I'm pretty good at not hitting myself in the head with with the handle, and I was far enough away. But anywho, so landing gear is basically half an inch from the ground. And the reason why I did it then and not before is that all I wanted to do was just drive backwards straight. I didn't want to do any maneuvering or anything. I didn't want the trailer to do anything, but that way there's going to be no scraping of the concrete. But anyway, that is my video. Sorry, it's been a long time since I did one of these videos. And don't forget to, if you want, I do have a game. It is called my US trucking skills, my European trucking skills, and my RV skills. If you want to download them on a PC, you can go to mytruckinggames.com, or you can just search My Trucking Skills and you'll find somewhere. Now, I have lots of videos. I have lots of demonstrations of my game on my channel. I have lots of videos just like that. I even have ones where I use a drone. Anyway, so that being said, thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.